Alright, it is another week, another One Piece video. I just woke up, so, take that however you need to take it, because I'm probably not going to have a lot of energy for this reaction, but I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Last week was chapter 1066, and we got some information about Ohara. We finally saw Vegapunk's actual reveal. He looks interesting. He definitely has like an Albert Einstein aspect going to him, which makes sense because Einstein's smart, Vegapunk's super smart. And I didn't realize this when I was reading the chapter, but the apple on Vegapunk's head, like the top of Vegapunk's head, that's like an Isaac Newton reference, which I should have gotten. Yeah, I should have gotten that, but I didn't. Anyway, I want to get into this chapter. This chapter, chapter 1067. It's called Punk Records. It's probably something about the records of Ohara or the Void Century that Vegapunk says he has, or like he has recorded in his memory. But let's get into this. Oh yeah, and the cover story. Germa 66's Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 24. I forget, who are you again? Judge versus Caesar, and Judge and Caesar, they're looking very angry at each other. And Ichiji and Niji are just looking from the background, just like shaking their head. Alright, let's get into the chapter. A most curious head. Okay, Bonnie. What happened to your head? It used to be like a massive light bulb. It was getting a tad too long, so I cut it. We're not talking about hair here. As I recall, I was almost as tall as a giant when I met you. I heard rumors about it being big, but it was like an air balloon. Well, that's because I ate the brain fruit. Ouch. Translator's note. In Japanese, he gets tongue-tied trying to say the fruit's name, Nomi Nomi Nomi. Okay, wait, there's a brain fruit? They're so loud out there. Pardon me, I bit my tongue. I meant to say I'm a brainy human because I ate the brain fruit. It allows me to memorize an unlimited amount of knowledge and makes my brain grow in size accordingly. Having an unlimited data bank is a handy ability for a born genius like me. Okay, so it's a devil fruit that makes him that smart. Now I have the largest brain in the world, and it continues to grow. That's awesome. Have you got tons of medical knowledge too, Dr. Vegapunk? Naturally. Whoa. Does that mean you're an old dumb guy now? Because you cut your brain out? Don't you write off a genius, you rascal. Okay, Luffy. See this apple here? It's an antenna. Take a gander at... Oh! Okay. Take a gander at the top of the island. Notice how it says Punk Records under the giant egg? That's the hangar where I keep my brain. What? Isn't that way too big? There's no harm in me being away from it since my antenna can pick up the brainwaves. Okay. You met a little girl earlier who called herself Vegapunk, right? That's one of my clones. There are 6 on the island. You're a ninja? Okay. Each one is a facet of myself and an expert of their own key field of study. You get my full personality if you combine them, but they can get 6 times the work done apart. What the? Each of them connects to Punk Records once a day to synchronize their memories and knowledge. Since their dispositions and responsibilities are so different, the wealth of their experience is that much greater. 05 Wrath, Atlas. 03 Flare, Edison. 01 Logic, Shaka. 02 Evil, Lilith the evil one? Actually, that kind of makes sense. 04 Wisdom, Pythagoras. And 06 Desire, which is York. We're just looking confused. You all share the same brain? I find it difficult to wrap my head around that. Yeah, same, Jinbei. Just think of it as sharing the same library. If only I could let everyone in the world connect to my brain. All of humanity would have access to my knowledge. Then, If the population of the world went on to update punk records themselves and create a sea of information that surpassed what my brain can accomplish alone, humanity would share one mind. Well, the drawing's kind of trippy. It looks like he has 4 eyes, like, stacked on top of each other. But that's probably like a misprint or something. Or just weird looking, like, eyebrows. Like, so I'd be able to study medicine from all over the world naturally. Okay, Chopper's loving this. Woo! But if you let everyone share their conflicting ideologies, wouldn't all that bias lead to trouble? You sure are a sharp one, Knight of the Sea, but science would never progress if you spent all day worrying about stuff like that. Pat, 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 pat. Okay, that's his laugh. Pat, 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 pat. That's your problem, Vegapunk. You shrug off sacrifices in the name of progress. That's why my dad's been turned into a heartless weapon. Stop it, Bonnie. That beam saber is defective. Give it a rest. I know it cuts well enough. I tested it earlier. Turn my dad back to normal. If you even think about saying no, okay. Vegapunk's just holding her lightsaber thing to Vegapunk. Or Bonnie's just holding her lightsaber thing to Vegapunk's neck. Don't be hasty, Bonnie. Killing him would make you a lot of enemies. Hit the off switch, Bonnie. That beam attracts a ludicrous number of bugs, huh? Check it out, Bonnie. A giant stag beetle. This isn't the time for beetles. Look at her. She fainted. Alright. Ah, that makes perfect sense. Of course Bonnie wants me dead. It's ironic that one of my many failures saved me. Speaking of which, you guys were recently in Wano, correct? You wouldn't happen to know whether a dragon just like Kaido really appeared there. Oh, you're talking about Momo. I suppose he ate the defective fruit I left on Punk Hazard. Hmm? Defective? What do you mean? That was an artificial devil fruit I synthesized. I made it after 20 years of researching Kaido's lineage factor. It cost countless resources. But I couldn't get it quite right. Oh, so that's why he's the same as Kaido. But it worked out just fine. He can still spit fire, and he's super strong. He's the guardian deity of Wano now. You really made that? Awesome. And his color? Pink. Dread! You see? Another monumental failure. Arrgh. What's wrong with that? I get it. He's a genius and a perfectionist. What about this robot? You made it too, right, old man? Make it move. I'm afraid you're mistaken. This is the legendary Iron Giant that attacked the Holy Land of Mary Joyce about 200 years ago. 200 years ago? Yes, but it was built over 900 years ago. What? No way. Okay. Its objective remains unknown. I heard it ran out of power before it could cause any casualties. Either way, I'm sure the scientists of the time were absolutely flabbergasted. Such advanced technology would have seemed totally alien to them. None of them could tell where it came from or what it was trying to do. It seems the world government ordered its destruction, but the scientists of the time couldn't help their curiosity. That's why they hid it here to be passed down without the government's knowledge. Good job on finding this place. From the town, the entrance should look like a wall. We just stumbled here since we were all old and senile. Yeah, we were plain old lost. Oh, that's a shame. 200 years ago, that's around the time the Fishman Rights Movement started to gain ground. So you're saying the robot climbed the Grand Line? Or the Red Line? Most likely. Okay, we're back to the other part of the group. Frankie and Sanji and Robin and Nami and all them. I created Vega Force 01 based on what I learned from it, but I lack the scientific prowess to reverse engineer every aspect of it. It's difficult to believe that this mechanized soldier was made over 900 years ago. There's something even you couldn't recreate? It's power source. In the past, they had a power source that would upend our modern ideas of what's possible. Well, at any rate, it's good to know that Luffy and the others are okay. Who's that girl, though? That's Jewelry Bonnie. She's a pirate. I thought the one we saw before was a little girl. Okay, we're going back to where Luffy is. And the way Vegapunk's head works, it's crazy. I truly did a terrible thing to Bonnie. Yeah, you should get down and beg her to forgive you, old man. You young dolt. Like you know anything about it. There's something I have to give her. Regardless, I feel like fate brought you here today, Straw Hat Luffy. Please, can you take me away from Egghead? Huh? Yow. This is Cypher Pole. We're requesting entry to Egghead Port. What poorly trained pets. Reports indicate that Jewelry Bonnie was spotted making her way here too. That pest keeps slipping away from us. She served her purpose. Let's just terminate her on sight. Shock. Okay. There's Lucci, the Kuma Seraphim, Stussy, Kaku. Alright. Shaka, there's a government ship. It'd be bad if they found us harboring pirates. What does CB0 want with us? And why did they bring Rob Lucci? I say we just hand this riffraff over. Okay, Lilith. After all, that Lucci fellow is an assassin, right? What? Rob Lucci? Hey, hurry up and give us our legs back. Oh, that guy's still around. You can't let them in. Don't you worry, Rob. I can. I'll protect you no matter how many times he comes back. Tell them to hand over the Seraphim and leave. We're declining their request to dock. I doubt agents of the world government will respond well to that, so prepare for battle. Kamabaka Kingdom, Grand Line. Dragon-san! Kuma-san's acting weird. Kuma-san, wait. We're trying to repair you. Kuma-san? What's wrong? Is he being controlled by the Navy? Kuma-san, where are you going? You're in no state to be moving like that. Okay, Kuma's on the run. You're still not yourself. What's with him? I don't know. Kuma-san, come back. Talk to us, Kuma. Where do you want to go so bad? Stay with us. We are not done fighting. The Revolutionary Army is just getting started. And that's the end of the chapter. There's a break next week. Oh, next week's Thanksgiving, so that works out perfectly. But, where's Kuma running off to? Dragon and Ivankov are just, like, yelling at him. Dang. Okay. So, Lucci's actually at Egghead now. This is gonna be a short arc, I can feel it. Vegapunk needs to go with Luffy. So Vegapunk's gonna go to Elbaf with him. Probably. I don't know, maybe. But are we gonna get another fight of Luffy versus Lucci? Are we gonna get like a round 2 of that? Maybe? Who knows? Anyway. I liked that chapter. It was like a lot of information. Like we learned that the giant robot is from 200. It attacked Maryjoy. I still wonder if Vegapunk can fix Kuma back to how he was. I also saw a theory that like the Seraphim Kuma has Kuma's actual brain in it. And so it has Kuma's memories. I guess. I don't know. That's like a bare bones explanation of the theory. But yeah. He also thinks Momo's fruit is a failure just because it was pink. So that means other than that, it's a complete success. Also, he has a brain fruit. I don't know. I think it makes sense, but like, I think I would have liked it if it was just like, oh, I'm just really smart. All right, I'm just smart. I don't need devil fruit. Anyway, yeah, this is a nice chapter. I'm gonna need to think hard about what I'm gonna title this video. Maybe I'll title it something with Kuma. Maybe. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But if you like this video, like and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video.